just what it was.
I remember you told us Tally was at the playground was like, you better stop for my daddy come up here and give you a whoop.
The latest news and the greatest views. Tune into the Central Podcast, the one of my favorite crews. Because the entrepreneurs who grew up together, now they created this show to make the community better. Speaking on being leaders, strong husbands and fathers, role models for our sons and our daughters to business ownership. Like forget a building, you could own the strip. The squad holding it down as Jay Norris with C. Nicks, he rather B. Hicks. So what y'all wanna hear about? Like Hail Marys, they gonna air it out. So kick back and listen, they gonna set it, man. You're gonna be enlightened, and that's on everything. That's on everything. That's on everything. They are here to heal the people like Dr. Sebi, man. That's on everything. They celebrate success, so raise a toast with them and watch the confetti rain. That's on everything. 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 That's on
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of That's on Everything podcast. Here to give you everything that you need and nothing that you don't. And that's on everything.
That's
on
everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in and making us a part of your day. We really appreciate that. We got some good stuff to talk about today, some good positivity. We're going to be talking about that young word, fatherhood, what it means to you, what it is in your life. And we're going to talk about some music surrounding fatherhood and Father's Day coming up around the corner. So we all fathers on the mic. So we're going to all share about, what it means to be a father, what this fatherhood thing is like. And we'll get into it. Before we do that, we got to go around the horn and check in with the people like we always do about this time. Since my man wasn't here, we got to start in the MI.
Right, Bruce. No more skipping, dog. Like, no more skipping podcasts, bro.
Hey,
Come
man,
on.
I put that in with HR. I had to put that.
Who I got to send a letter to, man? We can't be the four horsemen without the.
I'm trying to tell you.
He like LeBron James. He was like, I got to take a night off for rest.
Right, come on, man.
Y'all got it. Go ahead and get him.
Low management.
Especially talking about sports. It's like, we needed that left wing perspective.
No Penny Hardaway, no Tony Parker.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody to defend them.
Where were you last? That's your recap. Tell us where you was at last week.
Man, yeah. It was. Man, I had a big closing, man, and I had to keep the lights on, so I had to go get that check. And I'm old school. Don't wire my money. I'll come get it.
I'll be over there.
Yeah. Hey, don't wire mine.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100. It's $100.
It's $100. 20, 40. So yeah, man, we had a nice closing. So I had to get to that boy, and we did it. So that was a good one. And then as far as today, man, last day of school for the kids. So that was great. Got a chance to be up there, to see that milestone. And where our school district, you go K through 4, and then 5, 6, then 7, 8, then high school. So
I'm confused already.
Bruh, I wait to the welcome letter. That's gonna tell me where I needed to be and at what time, right? But it was nice because you technically graduated 4th grade, which means you leave that school.
Okay.
So the nostalgia kicked in because we seen the kindergarten teacher, and then you see the 4th grade teacher, and then you see your kid in the middle. Like, dang, that was a long time ago, but it was so quick. It was so quick, man. So that was nice. And then my man CeeLo made it up to Michigan for a couple graduations. So that was nice to be able to kick it with them. My man CeeLo. It was crazy, man, to see all the people that we graduated with, their kids graduate.
Yo.
How that happened?
Yeah.
So
Life,
now
baby.
we the young old dude.
Time undefeated, baby.
And in this corner.
Yo. Man, so we the young old dudes out here.
Right. When you able to tell people, hey, that used to be a cleaners and that used to be a bank. It's a taco store now, but yeah, before that.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, dude.
Yeah, that we officially young old dudes, man. So shout out to all the parents who had kids graduate last weekend. You know, parents, we do all the behind the scenes stuff.
Shout out to the fathers, right? Shout out to the fathers.
Yeah. So shout out to us because I didn't see it coming, man. So yeah, good week. Last week was great. This week was great too, man. Yeah.
Word up. All right, cool. We're gonna move it to the dirty South. My man, I ain't gonna interrupt Jay right now because he's chewing. So we're gonna go to Tampa. What's going on in there, Tampa?
Yeah, he turned into Joe Pesci if he don't eat. So,
I'm so hungry, bro. I'm so
They're eating
hungry.
them veggie fries, like
Right. They got bacon ranch.
the harvest snack. Oh, okay. Hey man, I'm chilling. Not too much going on for me. Just got back yesterday from Jackson, spending a week over there. Started another project. I don't even have the other store done yet. It's crazy. That's when you know you moving, like you just moving too fast. So got another project underway. We're probably 2.5, 3 weeks away from wrapping up the McGee project. And Byram kicked off, so I wanted to get over there, just get a look at it. So just excited, man. A lot of growth coming this way this summer. Hanging out with the kids. We've been out of school, so we like full summer mode. Kids hitting the water parks and doing all their field trips with the camp. So really just trying to hold on to the reins. It's a lot happening right now. But enjoying every moment of it. I'm cooling, bro.
Word up. All right, cool. Let's slide down to the dirty South, Jackson, Mississippi. What's going on with you, Jay? No?
Man, what's cracking? Man, just enjoying life, man. Man, just came back from Dallas. Had this, me and Tommy had a speaking engagement over for the Jefferson School District in Jefferson, Texas. Basically like a suburb of Dallas. So we did that. Also trying to sell this rental property. So I had to get some plumbing work because every time an investor came over there, they was like, yeah, but the plumbing be bagging up. I was like, I'm cool with that because I've been trying to get it fixed. So I finally got a skilled plumber to actually do the work and do it right. Because you know how you go through contractors, it's like, dude dug up, put me in to clean out. Come to find out, I needed a backflow preventer because where that property is. So I was like, you could have did all of that when you did the dig out, but he ain't. So now I got to get the dude to do it right and spend some more money. But it's all good though, because I traded Amazon and that paid for it. So Amazon went down today. Made about $800 on that one. So that takes care of that. So that's a beautiful thing. Other than that, not too much popping, man. You know my schedule. I'm like, Tommy, I ain't got no job, man. So yeah, it's all good. I'm feeling good and feeling great.
I love that investor's mindset. Like whatever the expense, what's gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
What we gonna do what we about to do to make this happen?
Some company is going to pay for whatever I got going on. We taking a vacay. All right, let's look. Is Apple paying for it today? Is Tesla paying for it today? Somebody paying for this, no matter what it is. So that's what it is, man. Feeling good.
Yes, sir. Making them assets pay for those liabilities. That's what's up.
Right.
That's the key.
What they call it? Work with Jay now?
Yeah.
Work with Jay now. It's still open 24/7.
Right now.
Workwithjaynow.com. Get these. Look. I'm gonna start hashtagging I got options. Yeah, figuratively and literally.
Put that on a t-shirt,
please. All right, yo. Yeah, so went up to the MI, got a chance to spend a couple of days with the fam. I think I haven't been there over a year. So it was beautiful, man. So it's good to get around your extended family, my mom, my brother, my aunts, my cousins, and then, you know, got to kick it with my man B Hicks, C Lewis. It was beautiful weather, man. I mean, I had to bring a jacket out. I was like, man, it's kind of chilly up this boy. So, but yeah, it was beautiful.
You talking about when we talking about the flight that we ran on them when that's when it was cold.
Oh, that was cold as ice. Yeah, shout out to C Lewis and the Lewis family getting that Boston, that back-to-back Boston on them. Yo, all I can tell you is we got at the table, and I think we had a lot of integrity when we first sat down. It was a lot of trash talking, so I was like, you know what? I can't even listen or even engage these cats. So I just look at that Bruce like, how many you got? All right, cool. That's it. That's it. Because, man, if you get engaged with the trash talk with the Lewis family, man, them boys going to have you feeling bad about it.
Hold on, but y'all ran a Boston back-to-back?
That's how we do it, son.
No, it was a flight. It was a flight.
We do.
Then a Boston. A flight.
So you get 2 Bostons ran on you. Retire your cards.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
You can't come back.
If you hear the flight attendant twice in one game,
Hold on, but the
Yeah.
flight, how many books is the flight, though?
10.
That's the 10.
That's a
Yeah.
Boston, though, right?
No, Boston
is
is
a
13.
clean.
Folks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking
Clean
Boston was
sweep.
10 too.
Yeah, Boston is
Okay.
you like playing the computer.
Wow. Game over.
Hey,
You got swept.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we took him on that
basically.
flight there back to back. My bad.
woo, yeah.
Yeah.
Courtney gonna have to he's gonna have
He
to
trying
go
hard,
outside
though.
and,
He
and,
trying
ex-
hard.
and
I say-
explain himself.
He's not here to defend himself, but I do recall him bringing up a certain rules violation. But we're going to say that for another podcast.
That's the Michelob, man. Like I said. Yeah, it sounds like, hold on, don't do that. Go on and get this flight like you want it now. I was like, don't do that.
In his defense, he might have been on pain meds because he was reaching like a
Hey.
T-Rex to get the books. He didn't even want.
Because it was an easy breeze. I was like, yeah, there you go. Everybody looking at me. I'm like, what? Go, let's play. Come on, get this flight. And like it showed up. I was like, oh yeah, my bad. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
wow.
But it's all good. They got that work. They know. They know what it is. Yeah, outside of that, like I said, baby cuz graduated. Shout out to Audrey Nicholson doing her thing, and all the
Yes,
Waverly
sir.
grads, and really Lansing School District. Everybody graduated. So EV, Eastern, everybody on the books now. So shout out to all those people. I don't know. Do y'all have any graduates y'all wanted to shout out real quick? No?
No,
All right, it was just me then.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody is graduating these years. So yeah, we graduated 4th grade.
There you go. That is
grade.
true. Celebration of,
They try to
of learning.
celebrate. They celebrate it all out here.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
worries.
he done tied his shoe. Shut the street down.
And I'm there crying.
Hey, you got to record. Got to get that content. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
All right, real quick before we get into today's topic, fatherhood. I'm gonna hit y'all with some Corey's Corner. All right, on the hip hop tip, I got some new for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That Lil Baby in a Minute. It's a banger right now. You might want to get that in your life. So got a nice little sample, and the boys flowing is doing this thing. So
Who they sample?
that's a good question. I forget. It's like you hear the song and you heard that somewhere before.
Yeah.
So it's one of those tunes in the background that's chilling. On the R&B tape, it's this guy named Jack, but he spelled it JVCK, so it just flips the A to a V. I don't know why they do this, but Jack James, he got a song called Drunk Love, which is a banger right now. So this cat is out of London. But man, he got some real 90s R&B sound to him. So yeah, check him out. His album is pretty hot.
What you say?
And
Name
then-
is Jack James?
Yeah, it's spelled JVCK James. His God-given name is James Anderson, but he goes by Jack James, spelled JVCK.
I know you're
James.
talking about this cat that came in my Smooth Groove at R&B
Yeah.
station. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He
I'm
is
gonna have
smooth.
to check that out.
Yeah.
So he a new cat, like I said, out of London, but he got that soul in him. So please, that Drunk Love is the one I've been banging. So check
Okay.
that out. And then, man, really old school. Did y'all know well, not today, but this year is the 25th anniversary of Life After Death, Notorious B.I.G.
Mm.
Wow.
25 years. So
Yo, that
I want to
one
go
makes
around the horn
sense,
real
though.
quick. I mean, my favorite track, I I love Hypnotize. Like that was the one that made me fall in love with that album. And you could play that in the summertime right now, like it's a banger.
Let me look at it.
But the one that I think about off that album now is I Got a Story to Tell. Like that's the song with the Al Green sample. I mean, you can rhyme that boy line for line. So the storytelling, the lyrics,
it's right there already in my
piece. And the way it kick off is classic. He's like, "Who y'all talking to, man?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So man, I don't know. Do you have a favorite track off that album? Because it's a double disc. Remember, it was a double disc, boy.
It was so many hot tracks on there. I used to love that Notorious Thugs.
True.
Oh, man,
that's another favorite. I think everybody associates with that album.
I think that Long Kiss Goodnight or that You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You is probably my favorite.
Remember that Sky's the Limit on there too.
Sky is the Limit with One Tweezy.
Yeah, Biggie used to hit this cadence that was just hypnotizing for real.
Yeah.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah, that out you can't pick one. It's like picking your favorite Al Green song. It's like which kid's your favorite? What you mean today? Nah, man, it was. I mean, you even got on the comedic side of it, Player Haters, how they took Jealous Girls, flipped that. Man,
that was the first song too. I remember like people really like a hardcore artist like really trying to sing. But now, like you think about it, like obviously we had Ja Rule. I think was the precursor to this whole game, in my opinion. And then now everybody is singing.
Ja Rule, 3 Stacks too, though, was on it before anybody else too.
True. He was really and CeeLo. Both of them cats was really
CeeLo could do an R&B album.
Yeah, he stopped rapping. He was like, I'm done.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how cold he was.
What was your favorite, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh no, definitely a Story to Tell. Just that beat, but that Notorious. Hold on, let me get a sample of it. Let me see if it'll come.
All day.
That is.
But what was funky is how he just let it ride for like a whole minute.
Yep.
Like before,
and then added something every 8 bars. He added
a little cadence to it.
Right. Yeah, I think what was so impressive about that track is Biggie. He was so versatile, right? He give you the slow flow, the quick flow, but for him to jump on the track with Bone like that and then not keep up, he kind of walked over him.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's like where the rest of the song. What you mean the rest of the song?
I don't need to hear about Biggie verse because I don't know what Busy talking about. I know what Biggie's saying though.
Yeah,
I think that's what was so dope because you didn't expect that.
Nope.
And since we didn't expect it, but then like you could hear everything he was saying, even though he was spitting that fast flow, it was just like, this is a little different right here.
Yeah,
no doubt.
All day.
On the Story to Tell, one of my favorite lines is he's actually at the end. He's like, "Yo, she's with a cat that played with the Knicks. I guess they got rained out or something." They play indoors, bro.
Yo, but his voice is like, "Who?" They were like, "I don't know." One of them 6 cats. But okay, so do you know who the rumor is that guy was?
Nah, who?
No.
Charles Oakley?
Hubert Davis.
Really?
I think he coaches. I think he coaches UNC now, right?
Yeah.
He played for the Knicks in the 90s. Yeah. The rumor is it was Hubert.
Wow. All I know is the cat said they got rained out, bro. Too much comedy for me, son.
Wow. Nah, that's crazy.
Hashtag Hubert Davis. Wow.
Wow. All right, good stuff. All right, let's jump into it. So Father's Day around the corner. We want to talk about fatherhood, what that means to us, and unpack that a little bit, right? So what do y'all think the point of Father's Day is? It's a rhetorical question at this point. If you look up the definition, right, it says to honor fatherhood, celebrate the impacts of fathers in your life or on society. So that's kind of like the whole why behind Father's Day, if you will. Just some quick history. You know what I'm saying? I had to do the history on y'all. So Sonora Smart Dodd kicked this off in 1999. It wasn't an official federal holiday, but her pops had 6 kids, and they lost their mom when she died during childbirth on the 6th child. So she watched her dad, raise all of them. You know what I'm saying? It's her and 5 other siblings. And so she's at a Mother's Day celebration in the early 1900s, and she's like, you know what? My dad did all of this. We should have a day for fathers. So she's out, trying to get support to put this, celebration together and maybe even come up with a holiday. And the YMCA was like the only organization at that time that really, backed her. And it was like, yeah, we can do this, but we need to have some time between Mother's Day and Father's Day. And, the clergy was like, yo, we need some time to write these sermons. So let's settle on the 3rd Sunday of each June. So the first Father's Day was June 19th, 1910. That was the first day. Now, it's not a holiday. It's not an official federal holiday. It's just, hey, if you like to do this, we can get down with the get down. And it started in Washington State. So, on the West Coast, and it starts to spread throughout the nation from west to east. But it's not until President Nixon in 72, Nixon made Father's Day an official federal holiday. 1910.
Okay. 60 years it took for it
72.
to catch on. Wow.
So, that, we've been fighting for that big piece of chicken for a long time. That's all I can say. But we're here now. And I want to kind of start with this because, everybody, you guys are entrepreneurs. We got Jay on the mic, Mr. Health and Wealth. Now, this is a question, and I'll give you the number. So Father's Day obviously has been commercialized like every other holiday. So let's not even pretend. On a side note, y'all know Juneteenth is around the corner as well. And it became a federal holiday. So if you go into your local Walmart,
you got some ice cream.
You got Juneteenth ice cream, shirts.
They pulled it.
They got everything.
No, they pulled it.
They pulled the ice cream.
But they got everything else.
Yeah.
I done seen
Red
the napkins,
belt.
the cups. I done seen the little black people like.
Oh my God! Like everything Kente colored in there, like
yeah. So it's all commercialized now. So the same thing happened with Father's Day, right? Becomes a celebration, heartfelt. Like I said, to commemorate and celebrate fathers, their impact on families and society. 72 rolls around, so it's big business. How much do you think is spent annually? These numbers are 2 years old, so 2020 during the pandemic. How much money do you think as a nation we spent on Father's Day, like gifts?
What's the Mother's Day number?
It's higher.
Do 10% of that.
Right.
Okay, I'll make it fair. The Mother's Day was $25 billion. Would it be?
Yeah, we bought $138.
Remember, Mother's Day is like the second holiday behind Christmas.
So. I'll say, okay, so I think we did about 200,000.
All right, 200,000 going
200K. I'm gonna go.
Wait. You know I said billion right for Mother's Day.
Oh, my bad. You did say billion. Okay, we did 1.5
billion. Million. Oh, okay.
$1.5 million.
Yeah,
$1.5 million. This is everybody in the country, my guy.
I feel you. $1.5 million.
Is this money that other people spent for a father, not a father spent for his own?
Well, we paying for it anyways. We already paying for it. Anyways.
We need the majestic numbers, the majestic growth.
I need the right.
So the numbers don't say. Yeah, the numbers don't say this didn't come out of Dad's pocket. The numbers just say this is what was spent as consumers. So when we look at who going to retail to buy whatever money was put out for this holiday, the number for Mother's Day was $25 billion. So Jay is saying 1.5.
Okay, well, let's be realistic. I say about 200 million.
200 million. All right. What'd you say, T-Row?
Realistically,
I'm gonna say, if they're just calculating spending for Father's Day weekend, probably I'm gonna say about 10 billion.
10 billion for sure.
10 billion. A lot of vacations and things and barbecues happening planned around Father's Day.
No, ain't no vacations.
They'd be like, I didn't even realize it was Father's Day.
Barbecue, maybe.
I didn't even realize it was Father's Day weekend when I planned this.
Well, people come up to you and say, hey, when Father's Day?
Right.
Like it's your birthday. Like, Ain't you supposed to know that?
Hey,
hope it's coming soon.
Hey, oh, it's today. Hey, man, I love you, man.
Hey, here go $5. What's your cash app? Get yourself something.
All right, so we got. What'd you say, Jay?
I said 200 million.
200 million, 10 billion, right, T?
Right.
And what you got, B Hicks?
$138. Maybe 140 with tax.
77.
Yeah, 77.
Hey, which is actually that's beautiful how that all panned out. All right, so these are the numbers. So T-Rail was the closest. He said
what
10.
You think? What? Well, no.
I know. I'm gonna tell you what I know. So.
Yeah.
I didn't know, so I had to Google this joint. Shout out to Google. Buy the stock. Yo, so T-Rail was the closest. He said 10 billion. The number is 16 billion.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Half?
Not to be outdone, by Mother's Day. Mother's Day is trumping that, but 16 billion is a lot of money.
I'm
so
surprised that. Yeah.
Now the average like overall cost, whether it be, and I'll tell you what these are, but in terms of a gift, an outing, or whatever, the average amount spent is what B said, which is $139. That is like,
yeah, and half of that was on meat for the
for the grill.
Right.
So yeah, on average,
I'll get the tip.
So y'all had some interesting numbers, in terms of how that played out. So yeah, 16 billion spent. This was 2020, so it could be higher, relatively last year or 2022. We'll see what happens. But the average consumer spends $139 for dad. Now, what do they buy? Y'all want to guess, or you want me to tell you?
Happy Father's Day. I got you a tank of gas.
Ties and socks.
Yo, I'm gonna go.
Clothing is number 2 at $2.5 billion.
That's pretty.
So
big.
yeah, socks, ties,
Yeah.
whatever you buying for your dad, socks, underwear, whatever you're doing. What do you think number 1 was?
Meat.
Barbecue grills or meat. Yeah. Straight up, bro.
That's
Charcoal.
work. You gonna buy work? You buying work for your dad? Like,
Tools.
pellets.
Tools.
All right, no. The number one gesture, if you will, is a special outing. So not grilling, but taking dad out to eat, taking dad to an event, something where we get out the house as a family, take a picture. To see who did show up. It ain't about who was there. It's about where you was at last night.
Yeah.
So and that I'm not even gonna go there. But
see, hey, don't go there.
I'm not even. We're gonna keep this positive. But the outing, I feel like other holidays is made for the like. Well, this is my day off.
Yeah.
I ain't going there.
Hey,
You better not.
man.
I just said it, but
You don't want to upset our audience and our loyal listeners. And then the number 3 is the easy breezy one. In lane gift cards. You just go into the what do you like, Academy? Yeah, get them Academy.
Y'all ain't got no $2 gift cards.
Gas gift cards, whatever. Get that boy something.
Yeah.
So yeah, special outings was 3.3 billion, clothing 2.5 billion, and then gift cards racked up at 2.3. And then there's other numbers in there, but those were the top 3 when we look at that.
I'm still tripping on this 16 billion. Like, do we pay for text messages that weekend or something? Because where is this going?
Hey, I guess
what? Because look, I'm the type that's asking for nothing. Don't get me nothing. Right. And I feel like most of y'all are like that too. Like,
as soon as you say nothing, that's like the trigger. All right, well, let me give me something. I was like, no, I was telling the truth. Like,
right. Don't spend no money on me.
What about you, B? Do you ask for a Father's Day gift? Do you expect a Father's Day gift?
Well, for Father's Day for me, man, I just want to be able to grill, and I want handmade gifts. I don't want you to go buy me anything. I want, like Natalia got me World's Greatest Dad trophy over there. That's what I want. Don't
Word.
Or no, check that. They give me barbecue grill shirts, like Godfather of the Grill or
Godfather.
So Man, they know what to give me. My kids know.
Do they pick out all your shirts? You do got some classic T-shirts.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
you
all.
do.
That's all the wife and the kids right there all day.
You got some of the best shirts.
Thank you. I
Y'all going,
appreciate
where y'all
y'all.
going? To Hot Topic? Where you going at, Shane? You got some.
Hey, that's what she does.
When you
man.
show up with a Ninja Turtles t-shirt, I'd be like, yo, this dude is
He
killing
had
the game.
the Gordon Gartrell boy.
Now that Gordon
Tuxedo
Gartrell though, that's straight classic. Straight classic.
Yeah, that's all Tina. So yeah, they take care of me on Father's Day and birthdays with T-shirts. Because I mean, just let me get some ribs and some T-shirts.
So let me ask you this though, because I know you like to grill. That's a passion, and it's like a labor of love. So it's not a problem. Like you want to do it for the fam.
Yeah.
But would you rather someone like come in and do that for you, or them take you out to the barbecue boy?
No, don't touch my.
No, I
Don't-
bring my
don't
own
touch-
grill, baby. I got the trailer.
I'll put it to you like this. Let me have
Touch the nerve on him on that one, boy.
Yeah, let me have had your
Test my
barbecue
editing.
first. Oh,
You said I need a sample. Wow.
yeah, we're gonna lose viewers on this one, dog. We need to change the topic, man.
Man, it's a celebration of us.
Yeah.
Word
yeah.
up. Okay,
But no,
let me-
let me have the food first. Don't do that. Don't bring that here and it's not good. Now everybody they messed up.
But they're saying, Dad, we want you to relax. We want to, you be catered to, just like you would go to a restaurant. We're gonna enjoy this
and
time.
let me have had that food first. Don't just don't do that. Don't do that.
We're just gonna be at the grill the whole time. Hey man, you're burning your meat, dog.
Exactly. Hey, put this on it.
You
what I
you only
mean?
flip that once, right? No, watch out.
Yeah, that sounds like Bruce.
What about you, T? I mean, you expect a gift, or like what are you looking for? Your expectations?
Never anything fancy. We got like this running joke around the house that anytime I want something or I say I want something to be like Father's Day, like it's on the list. It's on the list all year long. Like, man, I could really use some new kicks. Father's Day, or
Just saying.
but I'm
The
not.
Blue Jays about to come out.
Dig it up.
But no, man, I'm never expecting much of anything really. Just that time, that celebration, that acknowledgement more than anything. From the family, and that's it, man.
Word.
we just doing what we got to do, and I get stuff like that, like threw that up. The I Love Dads, the stuff they make at school, and they spend time and they put thought into it. So yeah.
Word up. Those are the best, though. Those are the best.
The chat is crazy.
Yo, come on. I'm trying to keep it professional.
I know.
It's gonna be a good episode.
That's on everything. And we're back. So, Jay, no. What about you, man? Are you looking for a gift? You expected something? Did you ask for a gift, or what are your expectations?
I ain't asking for Nathan.
Yo, Jay the coming down. I see him getting the gift. He was like, "Why you do that?
How much was this?
Yo,
Well, how much was this?
Yo, hold on, man.
Baby, what
How much did we?
just out of?
How much did we spend on that?
No, Jay gonna ask. What envelope this coming?
No. We gotta take that back. We can't do that. No, that's way too much right there. You trying? We could have put that on some groceries.
I never had to spend that.
Never had to spend that much. No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Let's take that back. And we're gonna go around over there to Ruby Tuesdays. I'm gonna give me the
whole buffet.
one of them veggie sandwiches over there. That'll do it just fine. No, man. My thing is, and my mindset is just always on the numbers. So yeah, don't get too extravagant because I will side eye the bank account. I'm gonna go to the app. I'm gonna go to Wells Fargo and be like, whoa, hold up now.
A lot of miscellaneous.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, man, I really just like a home cooked meal. You know what I'm saying? Get a home cooked meal. You know what I'm saying? I get one of these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Get one of them joints.
that's what it's about.
Cause that's what, and I told my wife, I said, listen, when Collins was born, I said for holidays, birthday, Father's Day, I said, do not get me anything from Collins.
I'm glad you said that. Let's talk about it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Wait till she's old enough to know what it is and
Word.
let her do it. So if it's a picture, a rock, it needs to come from her. Don't do that. Because to me, that just it. Now I do it for her all the time because like that's just how my wife roll. But I want sincerity. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
True.
don't get me nothing from them. Let them do it.
This from me and the kids, and this is for the kids.
Nah, don't do that.
Yeah, no, I share that same sentiment. Like some of the best Father's Day gifts that I received, one vividly from Kylie when she was in grade school, and she made, and it's crazy because you don't know, and we're going to talk about this, but you don't know, I guess, or really understand how much your kids are watching everything.
Mm-hmm.
So this is when I was going to the office, and I'm wearing the button downs, and Sundays I'm wearing this, the button down suit and a tie. So she made me like this picture, and it was basically like 8.5 by 11, and the picture was of a button down with a tie, and it said Western Union on it. Happy Father's Day.
Wow.
Yo,
See?
I put that boy
detail.
up, sealed that boy. It was like, yo, I didn't even know you connected that.
Yeah.
Like, and then she colored it and everything, and for her it was probably just something she did in school, but for me it was like, man, this is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
That's heavy.
them the ones I remember. And even it sounded kind of corny, but it was one. I think it was one of those. This is from the kids' gifts, but it was still a good gift. That back scratcher. Everybody need one of these, boy.
Give me practicality.
Man. And I was just like, yo, because one day I couldn't. I ain't gonna say I lost it. It was misplaced.
Somebody else used it.
Yo, I was about to turn this whole house upside down, and it was in the place I put it up at, low key. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I was so upset that.
Did you apologize?
Nah, because I was right still. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right.
If y'all hadn't been touching my stuff, I wouldn't have had to put it up.
And, everybody got to hear that speech when you're looking for it too. See, this is why I tell you. But yeah, those two things right there, man, like have been awesome gifts. And of course, my wife, she always, goes out and gets me nice gifts. And for me, it's always been like, I just want to relax. Like when I wake up, I just want to slide into this cup of coffee real quick and chill. Like I want everybody to just come and watch this movie real quick, and we can just chill. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really want is that time, because that's I say it all the time. Moments and memories, can't get it back, and it's probably the most important thing in life. So that's what it is for me, man.
Facts.
Yes, sir. All right, so let's shift gears a little bit. We're all fathers. What do you think, being a father means? What is fatherhood to you? Let's unpack that a little bit. I mean, do y'all have any, general thoughts? Anybody want to go first? Because, it's kind of catching you off guard there, but just want to make sure we get everybody's thoughts on, what it means to be a father, or, what it is, in your opinion, what fatherhood is.
Man, I'll start off, man. I would think just being an example, especially like, for boys and girls, like for being an example, especially when you have boys, of what it means to be a man, instilling those, those characteristics, those, the certain attributes and things of that nature that a man should possess. And also being an example for the daughters of the type of man that they should pursue or should allow them to pursue them. And just being that example, I think me personally, and then on another note, I think we all have obligation, but I especially take this obligation as a Black father to make sure that we're a shining light and example. Just because, of course, in the media, we get the bad rap. So, that's why you would probably see, me interacting with my daughter often, on social media, so you can see what that looks like. Because a lot of people don't get to see what that looks like. Like you're not seeing it. It's not portrayed in the movies. It's not portrayed in the news. So it's like, okay, you're going to get a little piece of this on this social media, because I want you to see like, yo, that's a real thing. you know, because it
Right.
never, the light never gets shined on. And especially since Father's Day is not really, like I said, the creme of the creme of holidays, you know, like a Mother's Day, if you will. So it's not publicized. Like
Right.
Mother's Day will be all over social media. Father's Day, you get a few posts. You know what I'm saying? You know, but and that's cool because, you know, most, you know, we ain't here for the shine. We don't do it for that. You know what I'm saying? We do it because that's you know, that's our responsibility, our obligation, and something that we love to do. So really just providing that example, man, and making sure that people know we out here doing our thing.
Absolutely.
Word up, word up. Anybody want to try? Go ahead.
Yeah, I would echo that. For me and having all boys, it was all about, and it has always been about being the best man I can be as an example to these boys and showing them how to, you know, how they need to, you know, act and carry themselves as men, as young men. I'm not perfect. I've never been that. And I try to be as honest as I can with my kids for their level of understanding. But like having a child for me was all about, hey, all right, you're about to have a son. What is that? What is Tyrell Jr. gonna learn about this world from you? So it was all about carrying myself and being, you know, we talk about it every day, being a man of integrity. That's what it's about. It's about, you know, just being good, teaching them the lessons and giving them every advantage that I can give them from my learnings.
Beautiful, beautiful. What's up, B?
Your fatherhood for me, it's all about being the two P's, bro. Being a protector and a provider, right?
Right.
I want to protect every kid who calls me dad from the pain of not having a dad. That's first and foremost, right? Because that pain, you don't get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like we've even had personal conversations, and when you are a terrible father, right? It still has presence to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's being a protector and then a provider, right? Because I want these kids to have every opportunity in the world. I want them, you know how you tell your kids, you can be anything you want to be. I want them to truly have the opportunities, truly have had the opportunities to be whatever they want to be. So that's what fatherhood is to me, man, being a protector and a provider. And with that, your kids are going to see what you are doing. And like T-Rell was saying, his boys are going to do that. And like Jay was saying, his daughter is going to want that for her.
Right.
So by me being those two things, I'm like, yo, I check the boxes, right? Because this is what it is for me.
Word.
And that's what it's going to be for them. It's going to be that example for my boys to be a protector and provider. And then my daughter's going to know what she wants in a father for her children, which is a protective provider, which ultimately means she's going to pick that kind of husband for her, who's going to be a protector and provider. So that's kind of how I, kind of box up fatherhood for me.
I like
Word
it. I
up.
like that.
I like it.
No doubt.
I mean, I got to agree on everything. For me, I think the number one thing is being present, right? So being there every day when your kids wake up, taking them to school, just spending that time, like spending time, being present. And like I've been blessed to have at least one child that was, into sports, something that I've always been passionate about, or at least interested in, right? But then, Jace, not really a sports guy. Kylie, not really a sports fan, but we have found other ways to spend time and connect. And that's what being a father is too. Like not only spending time, but doing the things that they want to do.
Yeah.
And making, those memories and having those special moments. Cause we all are probably, the dad is basically saddled with being the playmate, right? You putting the toys together, you playing hide and seek, tag, roughing them up, you doing hair. I mean, you playing with the dolls, and it's like you get on your knees and you roll around and you go out there and throw the ball, or your coach.
Yeah.
So it's like spending time is so valuable because you never know, you know what I'm saying, what's going to happen tomorrow.
Mhm.
So to me, it's like I don't take any of that for granted. And then, like we just said, you look up and they graduate, or they graduate in college, or they get married, and then now you got to deal with a whole nother set of attitude and things going on with that situation. But in the meantime, between time, while you under my roof, I was like, it's a blessing. So every day got to be about spending time and being present. A couple other things, life skills. It's all about, and Jay kind of touched on this, why you here? Let me show you how to make these eggs real quick. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Can you at least make spaghetti? Let's get under the hood. You know what I'm saying? Giving all you these life skills, change the oil, what to look like in the car, how to be mannerable at a table, how to talk to women, how to deal with the fellas, like Bruce has said in that example, and standard with your daughters as well. But that's what it's all about. And I know Jay doing this, right? He in financial literacy, so he's already paving the foundation for his family and many others. But that's so key because, like, you think about it, in school, we are not taught about finances.
We ain't getting none of that.
We ain't get none of that. It was just like, hey, I hope they figure it out. And next thing I know, I got the J State. Discovery was like, hey, let me holler at you.
and your boy. Tell a friend, we'll give you $10 off.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And a free t-shirt.
And a t-shirt.
So it's like Bruce said too, like protecting them. So that's in my mind a sense of protection, because you're preparing them for, okay, one day it's gonna be you. I'm not gonna be, waking you up for school, or you're gonna be in a situation where you got to make a decision. Mm-hmm. So did I give you those life skills and the ability to critically think about how to manage your bank account, what to buy, what not to buy, how to live on less? You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're really hoping that you instill in your kids. And then, like B was saying, with picking the right spouse, whether it be male or female, direction. And I think about T when I say direction, because it's all about having that vision. This guy is very visionary, and thinking about, like, that mantra that he does with his boys, is setting a tone with them and an expectation, and it's setting things in motion. So now they can have,
even if they don't see it today.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct. So those things will materialize when they 18. Like, dang, they gonna know about. I mean, they probably know about heart, but now they even can carry. You don't even know yet, right? They'll probably be carrying on that tradition, or creating something similar to what Dad did. Yeah. So he has already laid the foundation for a ripple effect, hopefully for the next 5 generations and beyond. So it's crazy when you really think about your impact and importance as a father, like Jay said, even being a Black father, because we're painted in the media and even in circles. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Let's keep it 100. You always hear about your daddy ain't this, or his daddy ain't that. Correct. I ain't never met his daddy. It's like, but I'm sure when we pull up, like all 4 of us, like, people know who we are. They know we gonna be at that event. Like Jay's doing volunteering every morning, so it's like just you being the person you're supposed to be is creating envy and hate.
And you ever notice
you know what I'm saying? And taking it in the wrong direction. My bad. Go ahead.
Right.
No, you fine. And you ever notice that when you roll up and you see another Black father, that head nod is just a little
something. Yeah. Oh, I got to go over there. I got to go over there. And
I got to ask. What's up? You got
what's your kid's name? Oh, okay, bet that up. So it's like, you got to find that sense of community.
We here with unity, right?
Yeah. And fathers, period. Like, you pull up to certain things at schools or whatever it may be,
it's gonna be all women.
always the moms, but I'm in there.
I'm in there
showing up.
I don't care.
I'm coming.
What's up?
But we just went to to lunch with all of Natalia's friends or whatever for graduation, and it's probably like 10 to 13 kids, something like that. A lot of moms, no dad. I'm there. You know what I mean?
I think there's another level to that too, because there ain't a lot of husbands out there either, bro. Like,
that's true too, yeah.
Because I mean,
yeah,
I'm like, not that I'm like the only one in the whole circle of friends, because I don't want to start going down that path, but like, you just recognize the fact that you are usually the only man showing up at a lot of different situations. Like,
yeah,
right,
yeah, and it was real quick.
Something
that you said. I remember my mom. My adopted mother, who I call my mom for everyone here forward. I just want to make that real clear, right?
Yeah. No, we know.
Always, thank you, appreciate that.
Oh,
always had Yeah, y'all grandmothers may have had it. But anyways, Footprints in the Sand. Remember that poem?
Oh,
My
yeah.
mom had it.
Oh yeah,
Right?
That's when I carried you.
That's when and I'm using the restroom and I'm reading it like, okay, yeah.
It's always in there.
It's always in there because it's just. But now, like
You got time
said,
to read.
that mantra.
You might as well read this.
It
At
is
my lowest. Okay.
And that's when I carried you. So real quick, that's the mantra. That's the same thing. So like you say, now when it's really, really hard, I'm always looking at God like, I know you got me. I ain't even gonna worry about this. So that mantra that you're putting in your voice at 21, you'll be like, no, I have integrity. I know what I should do. Yeah. That's not the right thing. This is the right thing.
Correct.
So man, that's deep, man. It's really deep. And like you say, it's gonna resonate at some point. Because Footprints in the Sand, still know it.
It was there. It was at your auntie's house. It was at everybody's house.
Everybody's house. They sold it at Target. Like, get you one of these. Get that curtain.
They put it on a plate, and then you put the plate on the wall. Okay. Got it in the mirror. Decorations was wild in the 80s.
Oh man. Come on.
But the other thing too, right? That we all probably are tasked with as fathers is to be the bad cop. Let's just say that, to be the bad cop. Yeah. So the role is to discipline, but to also encourage. I think that's really how you got to look at it, right? Because you don't want to, you come on get the bad news, like, hey, you know what he did today, right? I told him to wait till your daddy hear about that.
Yeah.
So it's like I know we all probably like, sharpen the knives a little bit, like, man, wait, all right, let me go and straighten that boy up. But it's a little different, right?
Hard on him. Don't go too hard.
Right.
Yeah.
It's probably a little different. Right. It's probably a little different though, right? From when we were raised and being disciplined. Now I'll tell you from fact, starting out, Kylie and CJ got it the worst. Like, they got that spanking, you know what I'm saying? They got that belt. But as I became more hip to the game and wiser as a father, like Jace ain't never got a spanking, you know what I'm saying? So it's more about, I think, learning being more patient as a parent, period. And I had Kylie and CJ to kind of learn from that. But it's like being so young as a father too, it's like we're so, again, back to that protective thing. Like, I got to make sure I teach him this, and this, so the world don't hit him with it. And this is what happened to me, and this is what was told to me. So I got to do this, and this is what society pushes. But you don't need the corporal punishment, in my opinion. I think really talking to a child and really just getting into engage in that forced conversation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When it's like they know they're in hot water. Prick their soul, baby.
Just getting to the point where they can actually articulate what happened is like a whole punishment in itself.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Okay, but then what happened? Okay, but why did you do that? Okay, but why did you say that? It's like, then it's like you didn't already broke them all the way down. So now it's time to rebuild that with a lesson.
True. Right. What are y'all thoughts about on discipline? B Hicks, J No.
Obviously. You always raise your kids the way you were raised, so the corporal punishment was paramount, right? That's just what it was. You know what I mean?
Well, I remember you told us Tally was at the playground, was like, you better stop when my daddy come up here and give you a whoop. You already know what's going down at the Bruce Robert Hicks Nathaniel household.
She about to call the cops. And the cops is her dad.
It's like, hey, you gonna get what I get. You ain't gonna like it.
Yes, sir. Can I talk to you about what Natalia talked to me about today? Man, I told you don't be saying nothing. But like you said,
I had wait, real quick. I had a similar incident when CJ was in preschool. And this one, like I said, he would get a spanking, whatever. And I remember the teacher felt bad for him because we was at the conference, and he was like, it was a lady. She was like, yeah, so we really didn't want to sit in this home and because CJ told her if he get in trouble, he was gonna get a whooping. I was like, yes. I was like, you got something to tell me? So the kids, kids don't have no filter. Like, they gonna let it be known, like, yo, you need to help me out.
Oh man,
that happened to you, T?
Yeah, because it was TJ, like kindergarten, when they used to send home like the colors. Like,
can't go on red.
You can't come home on red. And that was the rule. Like, hey, I'm only taking blues and greens. You come home on yellow, you losing some privileges. You come home on red, and you getting that belt.
Red is dead.
You know, it happened a couple of times, but I remember at the conference talking to the teacher, and she was like, yeah, you know, we had a couple of things, but I never really want to send him home on with red because he said that he's going to get the belt. And I'm like, oh man. So it was like
The belt.
it was like a gift for him one year for his birthday. I think he must have turned 6 or 7 or whatever, however old whatever age you are at that year. It was like, all right, man, and Yomi and I agreed, like, okay, no more belt, because I don't want him fearful
Right.
of me.
Yeah.
Because then he's gonna miss the point of it all, and then I don't want him out here telling everybody in the world that he's getting a belt. And what's funny is that it's been TJ's 10 years old. He's going into the 5th grade. It's been 5-6 years or 5 years, and they still think of, like, he still remember it, and his brothers talk about the belt like they never even had it before.
I mean, what do you do with the belt?
Like, they talk about it like they might get the belt. So it's like, and it was still, I guess it's still traumatic for him in a way. The couple of times that he's got it, he still thinks about that. Like, I don't want the belt, even though it's been 5-6 years since he's got the belt.
So it worked anyway. Okay.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I gotta give shout out to the belt, because low key, like, once you start down that path, you can pull it back, and just the threat of the belt is like, hey.
Yeah.
Man, you don't want no smoke. So it was like the fact that we started that way, it was kind of easy to kind of pull out of that, because we just could say, you don't want to that's like the 3rd escalation point, right? Like, hey, you don't want to get there. I done told you once, I done told you twice. 3rd time the strap come out.
I'm still counting. I don't even got to count no more. I just hit him with the.
Oh yeah, I count down too. I say 1, 2,
and then everybody stop it.
But I'll tell you, one of the best punishments that I started using when we got away from that, and Jay, it was kind of calisthenics. I don't think we did this. I took some of the stuff I did online, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I took that
punishment.
I took that mindset, but because I know it gets you here, right?
Oh yeah.
But we had we have a staircase here as well, but in our old house we had a staircase, and so I would just like stairs. I would make them go at the bottom of that step so their feet touch the floor, and I was like, you got to sit straight up, don't move, ain't gonna go into sleep. You just gonna sit on them stairs. And they used to hate it, because CJ would be the one, he'd be trying to slip and go to sleep. I was like, no. You on the stairs, baby.
Yeah.
So I could stare at you. And then Ruby, she used to put this T-shirt on them. It was called the Get Along T-shirt.
I've done
In
that.
fact, we got a picture of them, and they was, they had the salt face, and I was like, hey, there it is.
Get along.
It's easier though. It's easier because getting a belt, and then your blood pressure going through the roof, and like I said, then the physical and the mental trauma that comes with that, and then because you gonna whoop them, then you want to kiss them and love them. It's like what we doing over here? You know what I'm saying? So
it's domestic abuse, bro.
But kids aren't mature enough to process all of that whole range of emotions in that 10-15 minutes that we do. They still thinking about that belt. So that's a hard one.
I mean, the fear has to be there, and now these kids have so much. Like, for us, if you couldn't go outside, just beat me down. Go get whatever you need to make you feel like I learned my lesson. Do it, because I got to get outside.
Give me the whooping.
you know what was tough about that too? Like, living in Michigan, because everybody had that screen door. So I remember, like, you could go to the door and you could see outside, you could see fun,
and they only play in front of your house.
And the kids were like, "Hey, what's up? You coming out?" No.
Throwing the
football, get me in trouble.
Playing basketball in the street.
Like, oh, y'all going to the park today? Oh,
but I swear, when I got the hands, that's when everybody played in front of my door. When if I wasn't no punishment, we down the street, up the corner. But when I'm in trouble, I can't go outside. Y'all want to play in front, curveball in front of my house, like that's so. But now, bro, just take the tablet. It's over. Okay, you would have thought
so many. You almost got to take everything, because the kids nowadays just have so many alternatives.
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost like you can't.
Well, they don't want to get off the iPad.
That's what I'm saying. You do something that affects them connecting to the internet.
Yeah,
I never do it again.
You just got to take the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I say you get on Comcast app, turn that boy up. Boop, boop.
Turn the Wi-Fi.
Oh, what happened?
I'm on 5G. I'm good.
Hey, that backfired on me with Jace though.
Plan. How so?
Because Jace likes to draw. So he was like, "Oh, ain't no thing."
Give me these pencils too.
So I was like, would it be too gangster of me to come over and snatch his pen and paper?
Yeah, hey. If that's what's bringing you joy.
I thought I had him. No, I was like, I can't take all the joy. I said no internet, and he was like, But
now the punishment is go outside. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out. Go out. Get out of. Go outside.
Trampoline.
Go out back. Play back. Like just go.
I don't want to go outside.
But it's hot.
Yeah, sure is. Take some water with you. Take one for your brother.
Oh, I got one better.
Get the water hose.
Yep, I hit the irrigation system. Go out there and play. I want you.
I wouldn't do that to nobody. Nah, son. I can't do that.
It is hot down here, but no. Go outside. Go do something.
Get some bottled water. What we doing? The water is in the bottle now.
hey, them minerals coming from that water hose did us just fine.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
It ain't gonna hurt nobody.
We ain't had no choice because you couldn't be in and out,
bro. And you used to.
I don't even know how old I was the first time I seen a bottle of water.
Right.
About 21, 22. Yeah. Like it don't gotta taste hot. What you mean it don't gotta be hot? Right.
Yeah, you let that water hose run. Taste all the minerals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
ooh,
man, stop putting your mouth on it.
Crisp.
Yo, the same hose you use to fill up water balloons and your super soaker. Yeah. You're like, man, I'm thirsty. Let me go ahead and hit that up. So
hydrate yourself.
Yeah, but no, you're right. If you tell kids to go outside nowadays, it's like, well, what did I do? Nothing. I just want you to go outside and play.
Like it's good for you.
Right.
You need some vitamin D. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. All right, guys. Two more things I want to touch on. We're gonna wrap up with just going around the horn, talking about our Father's Day songs, and it's more than Papa was a Rolling Stone, so we're gonna get into that in a minute. But before we get there, real quick, maybe if everybody got one, a recommendation or maybe a book that you've already given to the kids. I know some of the kids are still relatively young. This is one of them already. Floating around the Nicholson house, Healthy Wealth, you know what I'm saying, 101. CJ and Kylie both been looking at that. And then the other one that I gave both of them for me was The Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which I thought was a pretty good read, especially like getting it early on, a book I wish, I would have probably read when I was younger, to give them that perspective and that understanding about money. So that's what I would recommend for any father out there that's, got young kids that's coming of age, or if they teenagers, you definitely want to put that in their hands. So let's go around the horn. Y'all got any, and it could be, llama, whatever you want to do.
I'm going there.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Jace used to love, that llama boy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what are your recommendations on the reading tip for the kids? Jay, what up?
Yeah, man. Well, just to plug, you can get that Healthy Wealth 101 on Amazon too. You know what I'm saying? If you need it, you can get it on my website too. But yeah, man, I think from and you actually, I was going to recommend that the Rich Dad Poor Dad, because so many people read that one so late in life. So like for my teenagers, because it has, and the reason I like it because it has that, he talks about from his childhood and how he had the two different dads and how he was selling bottle caps and stuff like that. So it really kind of, gives you a an idea of, what it's like to kind of start developing that mindset as a young adult. But on the young side, man, some of my favorite books was, I used to like the Curious George boy, but also the, I don't know what it's called. It's in there too. But it's by, what's the young lady who played the female warrior in Black Panther? Is it Lupita?
Lupita
Nyong'o or something like that. Excuse me, I know I'm butchering your last name, but she has a book. that is like geared towards black girls and feeling good about.
Swele.
Mm.
There you go.
SULWE. Swele.
There you go. That is a awesome book. An awesome book for just, anybody of color. I think that's just a wonderful book just to, feel good about yourself and who you are. She just really puts that in a great editorial in that book. So
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, I love it.
T-Rail, what it do, baby?
Man, so I love to have fun with the books around here. One of the books that we love to read was actually something that I just loved as a child growing up. Where the Sidewalk Ends, poem book.
Mm-hmm.
I went out and bought it. We read the poems, we enjoy them. The kids like it, so we always have a lot of fun with that one.
that's a dope book.
It's such a dope book, and the kids are just so enamored with the wordplay and everything, and the pictures.
And
yeah. So
To piggyback off that real quick, T, the one that
Go ahead.
the kids liked was the other one, The Giving Tree.
The Giving Tree. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't read
was
that
a-
one. I don't know that one.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
to add it for
Nah.
my kids.
What? Yeah, it's the same author.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, check out The Giving Tree. I mean, from adult to kids, like it's a great message in there. So just, when he said it, when the Sidewalk Ends, the poems and stuff, it's the same author. Check that out. Go ahead, T. My bad. to interrupt.
Shel Silverstein. Yeah, but yeah, that one for sure. I would also recommend a couple of books that I liked as a young cat. Think Big by Dr. Ben Carson. Definitely a good message in that one. And then Letters to a Younger Brother by Hill Harper. Two really good books.
Yes. Yeah. And Harper got a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a
he
good
does.
one. He got one about, how to deal with, dating and love. It's dope. Yeah, you're right. It's on you, B. Hicks.
Yes, sir. My wife, shout out to Tina, handles this category. But
Yeah, read this tonight.
I mean, we talk about them, right? But I don't go and get them. But no, she has a couple authors. Natalia's a reader. Like, bro, my baby girl will have her tablet in front of her, but reading a book. Like,
Yeah.
No, that's gonna cost me some energy because you got to plug it up again and you just waste whatever. So, excuse me.
Dude, put her on them the audio books. TJ been doing the audio books from the library. Oh, he love it because he's getting like the Harry Potter books and he's like got them on reserve. The audio book.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
See, that's why I love this
you get it for
podcast.
free.
That's why that's my favorite podcast because you always learn something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, she's an avid reader. She's only 10, so we haven't got into the finances yet. Right now, she's on the consumer side. We're gonna flip that, we're gonna flip and reverse it like Missy Elliott. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's a huge reader. I like the Pete the Cat books for the younger boys. They.
Oh yeah, Pete the Cat. Yeah,
Pete the Cat. Yeah. Red shoes.
He's so cool, dog. I like Pete the Cat too.
So yeah, that's kind of what's floating around in our house.
Yeah.
Word up. Great recommendations, man. And I think a great selection for everybody, man. Check out that Giving Tree, man. T-Rail had it right with Shell, man. That's a beautiful story. Y'all gonna love that. If you like the Where the Sidewalk Ends,
Yeah, I remember
they're gonna love the Giving Tree.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And download the Libby app. LIBBY. That's to get the free books from the library.
Yeah, done.
Oh, word.
Done.
Mm-hmm.
Word up, son. Let me Libby.
You just need the library card, though, right?
You just need a library card.
Okay.
We already
Word.
got one of them.
That's actually something we've been planning to do over the summer. Get him up to the library, or Jace in particular. So just kind of like another outing, something for him to do. So
Oh, it's dope. We've been doing it because they got the computer lab, they got the books. So we've been trying to take little trips over there on the weekend.
and that's perfect, like you said, because they don't want to go outside.
Nope. But we
But
went
it's-
somewhere and we did.
it's
And
an
they
event.
got something.
True.
Yeah. So it's a win-win.
I
What?
love it.
I love it.
The library is the lick.
Yo, our library out here is it's so cozy and comfortable that I walk in and instantly like, man, let me grab a corner and go to take a nap in this boy. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just as an adult, it's calm.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's
Quiet.
quiet. Right? Yeah. Everywhere I go, it's just noise.
Oh yeah.
But I walk in that because we were doing, tutoring for Natalia's extra, put it in the next level. And I walked in, it was like, nah, I'll wait in the car, mess around and go to sleep in this boy. Like snore sleep. Like, I don't know y'all had.
Y'all remember going to the the big library downtown?
Downtown?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You still love that library.
Man, the field trips there. I was like, dude, this is like, because I've never seen a library like that. Like,
Yeah.
that was like
Still
a
have
regular,
it. That's still one of the
Yeah.
dopest libraries I've ever seen.
Yeah.
correct.
True.
Yeah, because you just got the little small ones around here.
My mom used to work security down there, so we would kind of go down there after school for a couple hours through the week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, no, it is because it's a museum and a library.
Mm.
So
okay.
it's huge.
Yeah, that's nice.
Word up.
Free trip.
Uh-oh. All right, let's get into the music, man. When it comes to Father's Day or fatherhood, I don't think there's a real, well, there are a couple, but just give me your top 5. Hopefully you got 5. If you're not, give me at least top 3.
You're about to say your top 2, maybe, or 1.
Of your Father's Day song or song that, talks about fatherhood or reminds you of fatherhood. So who want to go first?
I'll go first because I got 3.
All right, go ahead.
Look, and I scraped for these ones.
Tell the people.
Look, so I'm gonna go with you know what I'm saying, Take It Down to H-Town and Daddy by Beyonce.
Daddy's Lessons? Oh wait, Daddy. Which one? You're probably talking about Daddy. Yeah, okay. I know there's another one, so my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I ain't know it was another one, but it's like the slow groove, like a lot of people do their first dance at the weddings with their dad and all that.
That's
Daddy, the one. Yeah. And then Dance with My Father with Luther Vandross.
Well, Luther,
Yeah, classic.
that was like his last album, his last hit. Yeah,
like that one is like I've heard that one as a reference fathers. Like I probably heard that song the most when it came to anything relating to fathers. And then Just the Two of Us,
Willie
Smith.
there he is.
Yeah.
Can't get away from that one.
Yeah, that one. That's like the song you think of when you think of a father, son, child.
Especially when he remade it, because I ain't really think about it
Right.
until he did it. And then it was
Repurposed
just
that
like,
boy.
Yeah.
Who was the original? Was that Withers?
Bill Weathers.
Bill Weathers.
Bill Withers, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if was he talking about his child on that?
No, he's talking about his boo thing.
Gotcha.
It's a
For
different
real
two of us.
repurpose that boy.
We can make it if we try, girl.
You know what I'm saying? Building castles in the sky.
Whoa, that was a lyric for you right there, boy.
That's a different holiday.
He getting her to see a future. That don't even exist. But she believed it.
You say that one for the Sweetest Day episode.
Way up in the sky, just the two of us, girl. All right, T-Rail, what it do, boy?
Oh, you know I'm going straight to the rap tip on mine.
That's all. It's all good.
You already know.
Rap is the most popular music in the world. Let's go.
So, and not the traditionals, but just when I think of the dad songs, the first song that came to my mind was that Eminem, My Dad's Going Crazy, which was a good song, with kind of like featuring his daughter, but had a whole range of emotions in one song. Like it was.
When you said that, I almost thought you took one of mine. So go ahead.
And then I did have that Haley song on there, which was a good one. Sorry, but
which one?
Hey, the one that's called. Hey, which one you want me to take? I'll take
no.
Haley song. That was a good one.
All right.
One of my favorites though. That Jay-Z Blue.
Glory.
No, it's called Jay-Z Blue. Where it was on the Magna Carta album, where he did the song. He did the song dedicated to his daughter, to Blue Ivy.
I forgot about that.
And it's kind of got that. He took the lyric from Biggie. Apologies in order to Blue Ivy, my daughter. If it was up to me, you would be with me, sort of like Daddy Dearest. That was a good one.
I gotta look at that one again.
That was a good one. And then what's that? 3? I like Bridging the Gap with Nas and his pops.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one. And he, I like
You like that one too, Bruce?
I like the beginning of it with his dad with that soul. And then Stun Like My Daddy.
Nothing like my daddy. Nothing like my daddy. Hey, like Father Like Son album.
Like that whole album. But
That's a banger. That's a banger though.
wait till you see the real. I'm coming with it.
Oh man, yeah, that is a
That
banger.
boy's a
though.
visionary.
The production on that is nice.
I didn't even think about that one. That's crazy. Because low key, there's so many like negative songs. Like Shaq, my biological didn't bother.
Didn't bother. That's
Like, I mean, damn, Shaq.
Shout out to
but
the
yeah,
real though.
Go
But
ahead.
it was
Big.
even that song though. It was still an ode to
To the
his
stepdad.
biological father, yeah, to the stepdad. But the chorus
True.
was just geared
My
to.
biological didn't bother. That's you don't want to be that guy that got the song named after him.
Nope.
You want to be Luther dad. That's what
I thought
my
you said you were
father-
Shaq's dad. Like,
Yeah. Because then your son turns out to be Shaq, and you was like,
Yo, do you remember Shaq's real dad pulled up to Ricky Lake as a plea to like? I remember this.
What?
Ricky, yeah,
he was
yep.
on the show.
He was on the show. Yep, dark skinned
too?
fellow like Shaq, and I want to say he had like a little high top or a curl kind of thing going on. But I remember because that song came out and all that. And yep, he pulled up at Ricky Lake. He's like, well, you know, I really don't want them for my. No, you do. That's why you're here,
why-
white guy.
during taping.
That boy want them season tickets.
Yeah,
But I digress. All right, B, what you got, man?
Nothing. I mean, I
You
got.
ain't got your favorite from the Temps?
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to uplift dads. I don't have.
But that's still an infamous song. Like either way, like you
Okay.
turn on the radio on Father's Day, that's gonna get played at least 50
What
times.
about a song that you and the kids love? Like, because I
There
know
you
there's
go.
some favorites when y'all in
Will
the
Smith
car.
got one with Aladdin, like all that stuff, man.
Yeah, no, that don't get no radio play. But no, like if I'm rolling with the family, I mean, my boys love everything I play. They love my George Duke. They love my Bill Weathers. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Did they tell you this? I need to talk to the boys.
Yes, yo, they call it the dance song, and so
Oh.
I'll play that, and then yo, Chris was trying to be like that. I want to hear "Lovely Day."
Hey.
We're gonna hear some "Lovely Day."
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like
So,
it.
so yeah, I mean, I'm not playing them the deep grandma hands tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like it's hard to picture. Like, hey, put on some of that Bill Weathers. You know which one I like. Huh? You know which one I like.
Hey, but they do, man. They like that "Reach for It" by George Duke.
Wow.
What else, man? My kids. Yeah,
All right. Well, they want to start listening to the Chipmunks. We're gonna see what happens.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
You don't do the
Bruce, like,
Chipmunks?
Yo, dad is driving, son. We're not gonna do that, right? Protector and provider. I gotta protect you from all that madness out there. So no, that's my two. That's all I got.
All right. I got a couple. One of the songs that resonate because when T-Rail said Eminem, I thought you was gonna say Mockingbird.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That song, because it didn't come out when Kylie was born, but I think I connected with that song when she was born because it all started to make sense, right? So, man, that's one of my favorite songs. M wrote about his daughter and his niece.
It was the daughter and the niece.
Yeah. So that was pretty deep, man.
Bonnie.
Mockingbird, beautiful song, man. Beautiful song by Eminem. Dance with My Father, obviously, Jay. I think Jay said Dance with My Father. I had Just the Two of Us on my list. Like I said, Papa was a Rolling Stone. That's obviously a classic. Now, some of the ones that weren't mentioned, I would have to say Tupac, Letter to My Unborn Child.
Yeah, I put it on my playlist. I started a playlist when you texted that earlier. Yeah, I had to put that one on there.
That one right there got that Human Nature, I think, in the background. No, that Liberian Girl, Michael Jackson Liberian Girl beat. Yeah, you might want to get that one in your life.
What is that again?
Letter to my unborn.
It's on that album called Until the End of Time.
Who-
Double
who's it?
disc.
Who's it
Tupac.
made by?
Tupac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's dope. And then one of the songs that really is about, I think, being a father, but parenthood and struggling with the decision, of do you really want to be a father? One of my favorites, though, was the Common featuring Lauryn Hill, Retrospect for Life. Because it's got that Stevie Wonder sample.
Yeah.
That mug is fire right there, son. That boy had you thinking. You had to get your life together, son. So, and then the last one would have to be that Nas Daughters on that Life is Good album. because I got a daughter, son, and he talking about it. So one of my favorites.
Nice. Send me your list. I know you got a whole playlist. Send it to me.
I do. I got like 20 of them for you, but I ain't gonna do that to you. Oh, but honorable mention to the Ye. Ye had that song, and I know you like this. Champion.
Yeah.
Champion is about his daddy. Remember, he has that line in there, how his daddy kept him fresh and all. That's all about Pops, baby.
I'll tell you, I'm talking about the real one, not the one on TV, right?
Yes, I did.
He said when you see
back to the crib,
when you see close your eyelids.
Close your eyelids.
That was dope. Yeah,
that's one of my favorite
songs.
I
like that one. Yeah, and I work out to that, boy. It just gets you like
it's like motivational.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one
for sure.
Yeah, it is a lot of songs that tear fathers up. Where have you been, Jay-Z and Benny Siegel? But we're not gonna talk about that. Montel Jordan had one too. It's called "Daddy's Home." I don't know if you ever heard that on Montel Jordan's album. It's like the last. Y'all don't remember that in the talent show? My man Terrence.
Dude, listen to Montel Jordan's album.
Hey, I'm an R&B head.
Look, I just remember "This Is How We Do It."
Something for the honeys. That's all I remember. Something for the honeys.
Yo, Montel had a great voice, man. He didn't have the best song selection, but Daddy's Home. Go listen to Daddy's Home. It's basically, him telling the story. I don't know if it's a true story, but he sung the song. He was just saying how, he had a child with this woman. It didn't work out, but he's, trying to apologize and talk to his son. So it's pretty dope. Okay. But that's all we got. That's all we got, man. This was a great episode. Good to reflect, talk about fatherhood, what it means, and I hope everybody enjoyed it, man. It was good. It was good.
No doubt.
Hey, I just want to say, man, as a parting thought, the biggest compliment, and I know we about to release this headed into Father's Day. We're gonna make this a whole Father's Day weekend celebration because we drop on Thursday, right? Right, so it's we turn it up. We gonna get our 16 billion worth this Father's Day weekend. But man, I want to salute all of y'all, man, as being just stand up cats, stand up fathers. We've had conversations about parenting. We supported each other. We whatever it took. I remember talking to Corey when he first found out he was about to have a baby. So I love y'all for being there with me every step of the way. I love each one of you, each one of your children. So, shout out to y'all. And the best example I can think of as being a father is my kids want to be dads. Like, is that not the biggest compliment you can have ever? Like, they want to be fathers. They want to be me. Like, that's dope right there. So, I love that we did this and
that is dope.
Salute to y'all.
Yeah, because you like the GOAT over there. You like Jordan right now. Like you got some Kobe's and T-Max over there.
I saw that Rubik's Cube. I've been the man ever since I saw that Rubik's Cube.
Man, that's crazy. My daughter just was asking about a Rubik's Cube. I just got her one, and she mixed it up, and then she was like, "Daddy, I'm trying to solve for green." I'm like, "Hey, I ain't that guy."
You need to go buy one that's already put together, and then be like, "Baby, I stayed up all night. Daddy couldn't go to sleep till."
Get on YouTube. You will solve that thing in about 30 minutes, but you will be the man for generations.
Wow. Okay, thanks for the tip. Because Jay sent me with the same thing. Jay, he brought me the cube. I was like, man, we can do this together. Oh no, I'm on white. I can't get past that right there.
Look, I get like 7 on one side, and it'd be like 2 missing, and I'm like, we got close.
Hey, that's how you gotta hold your hand. Like, look, we solved it. Just hold it like this. Yeah, we solved it, baby. I don't see your mama. But nah, man, I want to say the same thing to y'all, man. Like, I've seen you all grow up. I mean,
you the OG though. You the OG. It's all props to the boy B Hicks, man.
Well, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking the whole time, man, I got to be like this dude, B, man. If I'm not like B, I'm gonna mess up.
For sure.
No, that's real talk. I think all of us probably feel that way. That's real talk, man. He was always looking up to this cat, like, man, this dude B, man, he just keep doing it.
Yep.
Because you gotta be that provider, bro. What's the point of what I'm saying? This family show. What's the point of you know what I mean? If you're not gonna handle that responsibility. right? So you have to be that, man. And like I said, just watching you cats enjoy being a dad. That's the part that makes my heart grow like the Grinch. You know what I'm saying? I see you all enjoying it. It's not a job. You know what I mean?
It's a blessing. Yeah.
Absolutely. A privilege.
Yeah. And it's not easy. You know what I mean? But just to see cats like talk about their kids, you know what I mean? And you're just like, yeah, I don't know what I would do without them.
Word.
There it is. So yeah, man, shout out to all y'all, man. Love y'all as brothers and loves you as fathers. You know what I mean?
Word up.
Facts.
Hey, I'm sorry. Before we wrap, I want to do this real quick because T, you made me think about it with the Rubik's Cube. One movie, Father's Day. What pops in your head?
Oh, that Bernie Mac movie. With his daughter brought Ashton Kutcher
like
to the crib.
Guess Who's Coming to Dinner thing.
Oh,
Guess who?
Guess who? Remember he was saying
one.
the boyfriend was black and he was like, better hope Jamal don't find
Yo, you remember the part when he was in the bank and the dude was sitting there with the massager and he starts saying Earth, Wind, and Fire?
I've only seen that once. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Oh, it's a classic.
It's
Underrated. Go check it out. That's a good one, B. I forgot about that
Zoe
one.
Saldana? Is that who?
It's called Guess Who?
Who?
No, I'm talking about the one who plays his wife. It's Zoe, right?
I think so. I think that's the
Zoe.
daughter. Yeah.
Zoe
Zoe's
Saldana.
Yeah. She in
Hey,
there.
do it till you're satisfied.
Do it till you're satisfied. Oh, funniest scene in the movie.
Yo,
My bad.
yo, no,
That's
man.
a good
Remember they
one.
was laying in the bed and he was like, "Hey, no." Yo, you gotta watch it. That's a good, funny movie.
That is a good one. What you got, T?
I can't think of one right now.
I got one. Oh, the first thing that popped in my head was Pursuit of Happiness.
That's the one. That when you said the Rubik's Cube, that's what made me think of
I was
Pursuit of
like,
Happiness.
that's the one right there.
Yeah, I'll vote for that one.
Where you at, CeeLo? Where you at? What you got?
No, the Pursuit of Happiness will be my number one, but I will tell you, it's not a Father's Day movie, but the role, I forget, I don't even know the actor's name. He's been in a couple movies, but the portrayal of the father in Men of Honor with Cuba and Robert De Niro.
Oh, he was in Ditch Digger's Daughters too. Remember that?
Yes.
Man, he just hard, man. Just, boy, you got to. Oh,
and he was like, "Don't you quit on me." Yo, he made that man walk with one leg in the suit, bruh. Because remember, Robert De Niro smashes the box, tells him, tells him to quit.
Forgets.
And he was like, "What did he say to you to make you try so hard to be the best?" He was like, "Well, you are. Don't show up tomorrow."
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah,
that
was a heck of a scene right there because that dude when they took off his mask and he was sitting there with the purple lips. I was like, bruh.
But go back to the scene when he's leaving to go to the Navy and he gives him that radio that he built and he writes on the back, "A father never forgets," and he's telling him, I'm gonna go do good. I'm gonna come back. He was like, "No, don't ever come back."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that daddy right there, love him some him. I'm
telling you, man, go watch Ditch Digger's Daughters too, because he was the same person, but he was a main character, and like his daughters. Just go watch the movie, but I mean, I'm gonna watch that. That's motivation right there. Like,
hey, that's what I do, son.
I would say another classic father-son scene was Denzel in Fences.
Oh
yeah.
Talk about trauma.
Fences, John Q.
Will Smith
John
on
Q
Fresh
was
Prince.
That's
one
the
too.
iconic scene.
That's infamous. Why he don't want me, man?
Ooh, man, why he don't want me?
I ain't never watching John Q again.
Oh, John, you're right. You know what? John Q is probably one of the best Father's Day. Yeah,
man, John Q, bro.
Man, that boy pull up to the hospital with the strap. Like you gonna get my man a heart today.
No, my man said, "Take mine. You need a heart?
True.
Here it is. You need a heart?
True.
Take mine."
Wow, finna do it right now.
You right.
Bro.
You
only
right.
reason why it didn't happen because he ain't know how to use it. Man, hey, y'all go watch these movies.
That's a
right,
good one.
Father's Day weekend.
Jay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Word
Man,
up.
John Q. And then his wife was like, "Do something." Okay.
I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I ain't gonna say nothing about her.
I'll be right back.
She gonna give it to you. She gonna give it to you all in here.
I wanted to come
Every
through that
time,
phone.
every scene.
I wanted to come through that phone and that lady. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a lot of pressure on my man. There's a lot of pressure. What you gonna do, John? I I didn't know I was a surgeon. I didn't know. I digress. Hey, this has been another episode of That's on Everything podcast. Here to give you everything that you need and none that you don't. And that's on everything.
That is
on
everything. Movies, Father's Day, Libby. All right.
all that.
16 billion.
Right.
Count it
Get
up.
it.
Just give me mine in cash.
There it
Hey,
is.
it's my Cash App. $.